Hargeisa is a city in the Marodi Yax region of Somaliland in the Horn of Africa. It is the capital and largest city of Somaliland. In Southeast dead Berbera as the capital of the British Somaliland Protectorate. In 1941, the city also served as the second capital of the Ishaq Sultanate during the mid of the late 19th century. Hargeisa was founded as a watering or trading stop between the coast and the interior, and later became an Islamic tariqa settlement under the leadership of Sheikh Madar and his mullahs. The city later succeeded Berbera as the capital of the British Somaliland Protectorate in 1941. In 1960, the Protectorate gained independence and united at Eshesul days later with the Truce territory of Somaliland, former Italian Somaliland, to form the Somali Republic of 1st of July. Hargeisa is situated in a valley in the Odom Oko Highlands and sits at an elevation of 1,334 meters. Home to rock art for the Neolithic period, the city is also a commercial hub for precious stone cutting, construction, retail services and trading, among the other activities. The town involved the later half of the 1800 as Kharidiya settlement established by Sheikh Madar near a water stop used by nomadic stock hunters of the way to the town of Harar. It proposed a possible derivation of the name Hargeisa from the sobriquet Harar as Sagir, meaning Harar the Little. According to historian Norman Bennett, Madar named the settlement Hargeisa or Little Harar, saying he aspired for it to emulate the city of Harar as a center for Islamic teachings. Another etymological root for Hargeisa's name derives from the town's connection to the skins trade. Hargeisa has been a watering and trading stop between the coast and the interior, and chief amongst the goods traded were the hide skins produced from the interior to be processed in the settlement. In his etymological version, Hargeisa is derived from Hargeis, which means place to sell hides and skins in Somali. Numerous cave paintings from the Neolithic period are found in the Las Girel complex on the outskirts of Hargeisa. During November and December 2002, an archaeological survey was carried out in the area by a French team of researchers. The expedition's objective was to search for rock shelters and caves containing stative archaeological infills capable of documenting the period when production economy appeared in this part of Somaliland, circa 5th and 2nd millennium. During the course of the survey, the French archaeological team discovered the Las Girel rock art, encompassing an area of 10 rock alcoves, caves, in an excellent state of preservation. The paintings show human figures with their hands raised and facing log horned Humpel's castle. The rock art had been known to the area's inhabitants for centuries before the French discovery. However, the existence of the site has not been broadcast to the international community. In November 2003, a mission returned to Las Gil, and a team of experts undertook a delicate study of the painting and their prehistoric context. Somaliland generally is home to numerous such archaeological sites with similar rock art and ancient edifices such as the Dahbalin rock art. However, many of these old structures have yet not been properly explored, a process which will help shed further light on local history and facilitate their preservation for posterity. According to traditional poetic rabbi oral accounts, Hargeisa was founded by Eidigel clan as a watering and trading stop for passing nomads and caravans. It is also believed that in addition to the Eidigel, the Arab and Habr Yunis subclans were also amongst the early settlers of Hargeisa. Hargeisa continued to grow with the arrival of Sheikh Madar Sirwa, widely considered to be the founder of Hargeisa religious commune and the born iteration of the settlement. Madar Sirwa was born in Berbera and belonged to the Nuh Islamic subdivision of the Sa'ad Musa Har Awal clan. Madar arrived in Harar to study the Islamic sciences under the top ulema of Harar, which consisted of Harari and Somali scholars. Sheikh Khalil, one of the ulema of Harar, advised Sheikh Madar to establish a Sadiriya Tariqa commune in present day Hargeisa and spread the teachings he was taught, with led Sheikh Madar and his companion to found the big commune, Jama'a Buene, of Little Harar, Hargeisa, in circa 1860. Somali pastoralists heavily follow rain and pastures. This world changed with the agriculture and stationary lifestyle. Madar was introduced of the back of large sorghum plantations. This was to maintain self-sufficiency, and Sheikh Madar and the other mullahs will take care of the sick and elderly inhabitants of the growing settlement. Lastly, Sheikh Madar pushes towards a common religious identity rather than identifying solely by tribe. Stone houses and other structures will be built, and Hargeisa will develop into a large permanent settlement irrespective of a caravan trade that definite it is the Cades Prior. In 1888, after signing successive treaties with the then ruling Somali sultans and chiefs, the British establishes a protectorate in the region referred to as the British Somaliland, with Berbera becoming the capital. The British garrisoned the protectorate for Aden in present-day Yemen. And administered it for the British India until 1898. British Somaliland was then administered by the Foreign Office until 1905, and afterwards by the Colonial Office. The capital was moved from Berbera to Hargeisa, and the city was granted capital status in 1941. During the East African campaign, the protectorate was occupied by Italy in August 1940, but recaptured by the British in March 1941. In 1945, the British administration had grown heavy of the influence Wadaats had wielded in the Protectorate and moved to arrest several in Hargeisa. They had been deemed nuisances to implementing modern education and agricultural reforms in Somaliland. Following their arrest on 4th of June, a mob formed and temporarily freed the imprisoned Wadaats, who were recaptured the next day. Religious leaders motivated the city's inhabitants, and a crowd of several thousand rioters marched off the Hargeisa district headquarters, determined to free the imprisoned Wadaats. They were fired upon by the district commissioner's troops, with one dying, a dozen imprisoned for trying to free the Sheikhs. The Protectorate gained its independence on 26th of June of 1960 as the state of Somaliland, before uniting as planned days later with the true territory of Somaliland, the former Italian Somaliland, to form the Somali Republic. In the post-independence period, Hargeisa was administered as the capital of the Waqooyi Galbeed province of Somalia. Numerous new development projects were subsequently launched in the city by the Somali government. Among these initiatives was the creation of the Hargeisa Provincial Museum. It was the first museum to be established in Somalia since independence in 1960. The Hargeisa International Airport was also renovated and modernized, with the ultimate aim of equipping the facility to accommodate larger aircraft and offer more light destinations. Dictator Siad Barre's response to the SNM attacks was of unparalleled brutality, with explicit aims of handling the Isaac problem. He ordered the shelling aerial bombardments of the major cities in the northwest and the systematic destruction of Isaac dwellings, settlements and water points. The Siad Barre regime targeted civilian members of the Isaac group specifically, especially in the cities of Hargeisa and Burko, and to that end employed the use of indiscriminate artillery shelling and aerial bombardment against civilian population belonging to the Isaac clan. After the collapse of the Somali central government and the unilateral declaration of independence of the Republic of Somaliland, a slow process of infrastructural reconstruction subsequently began in Hargeisa and other towns in country. Since 1991, Hargeisa was undergone a large-scale facelift. The renovation has been largely financed by local entrepreneurs as well as Somali expatriates, sending remittance funds to relatives in the region through some of the various Somali-owned money transfer operators. Most of the destroyed residential and commercial buildings have since been reconstructed, with many newer structures erected. Single-story buildings downtown are also progressively giving way to multi-story high-rises. Hargeisa is located in a mountainous area in enclosed valley of the northwestern Galgodon Oko Highlands. It sits at an elevation of 1,334 meters above sea level. The city used to be surrounded by forests when it was smaller in size, but the countryside around it still has small junipers. Near Hargeisa are the fertile Sheikh and Ayo mountains, which receive large amounts of rain. South of the city is a house savanna, Baligulbabde, which attracts many different species of wildlife to graze in the area. Hargeisa is situated near the town of Gabiley, which serves as an agricultural center in Somaliland. That town's Alai Badai area produces tons of tomatoes and onion each month during the rainy season. The town of Arabshiyo is also located nearby and is noted for its lemon production. Due to its relative fertility and greenery, wild animals come to the Hargeisa area to either breed or graze of the grassland savanna. Fauna that can be found in rural sections of the city include the kudu, wild boars, warthogs, antelopes, Somali sheep, goats, camels, and many different types of birds. There are also a number of both public and private menageries. South of Hargeisa is a grassland savanna, which attracts many types of wildlife to the area, including lions and leopards. Hargeisa has a semi-arid climate. The city generally features warm winters and hot summers. However, despite its location in the tropics, due to the high altitude, Hargeisa seldom experiences either very hot or very cold weather. This is a trait rarely seen in regions with a semi-arid climate. The city receives the bulk of its precipitation between the months of April and September, averaging just under 400 millimeters of rainfall annually. Average monthly temperatures in Hargeisa range from 18 in the months of December and January to 24 in the month of June. Situated in the Maroodiyeq region of Somaliland, Hargeisa is the seat of the regional parliament, the president palace, and government ministries. The municipal administration is led by Abdurrahman Mahmoud Aidiid Sostelko, a member of the Peace, Unity and Development Party, Hulmiye, the ruling political association in the region. He was elected mayor on 14 April of 2030 by a quorum of 24 city councillors. The Hargeisa municipality is divided into 6 districts which contain sub-districts. The capital city is mainly populated by members of the Sakat Muse subclans of the Harat Awal, the Erigale subclans of the Garahayes, along with the Ayyub and Arab subclans, all belonging to the Wither Isaac clan. In 2005, according to the UNDP, the city has a population of 560,028, while according to CIA Factbook, Hargeisa has estimated population around 7,060 as of 2015. As of 2019, it is estimated that Hargeisa has a population of 1,002,000. The urban area occupies 75 square kilometers, with a population density of 12,600 inhabitants per square kilometer. Hargeisa is the financial hub to many entrepreneurial industries ranging from finance, retail, import-export, warehouses to game cutters, construction, food processing, textiles, and livestock trading. In July 2012, the Partnership Fund for the Private Sector in Somaliland was launched at Hargeisa's Ambassador Hotel, part of the larger Partnership for Economic Growth program. The initiative will see $9,000 allocated to 13 private local business, as well as the creation of 250 new full-time jobs, half of which are to be earmarked for youth and 1/3 for women. The fund is expected to improve job opportunity for 1,300 entrepreneurs through ameliorated product distribution and investment in new technology and processing facilities. Eligibility is determined through a competitive and transparent selection process overseen by the Partnership Program, the Somaliland Chamber of Commerce, and government officials. Buses are the most commonly used form of public transportation in Hargeisa. They travel on a number of routes serving nearly all the city's districts. Intercity bus services are also available, which connect Hargeisa to other major cities and towns across Somaliland, including Burao, Berbera, and Borama. With the growth of urban development, several new taxi companies have sprung up in Hargeisa. Hargeisa Taxis, another of the recent taxi firms based in Hargeisa. It has a fleet of 4 small compact cars and 7 passengers minivans, in addition to around 19 other vehicles. GPS devices installed by the Sahal technology firm allow the cab company's dispatch office to monitor its taxis to ensure that they travel between the speed limit. The office can also disable the vehicles online in the event of theft. Other new taxi firms serving Hargeisa include Dalhis Taxi and Marodi Jeep Taxi. Fares are inexpensive, costing between 15,000 and 18,000 Somaliland shilling, about $2-3 per ride. US dollar is also widely accepted alongside the local currency. For air transportation, the city is served by the Hargeisa International Airport. The Somali-owned private carriers Dayo Airlines and Yuba Airways offer domestic flights from the facility to various other towns in neighboring Somalia, such as Mogadishu, Bosaso, and Galkayo. Trips to international destinations are also available, including Djibouti and Dubai. It has recently gained more airline sites as Ethiopian Airlines and Flight Dubai. Various primary schools and nurseries are dispersed throughout Hargeisa. There are also several state-run and privately owned secondary and high schools in the city. Among these are the Sos Sheikh Secondary School and Abar Soka School and Institute of Technology, the latter of which is the preeminent secondary institution in the area. Abar School is located about 13 kilometers west of Hargeisa. In terms of post-secondary education, the city is home to a number of colleges and universities. The main institutions of higher learning include the University of Hargeisa, Admas University College, Somaliland University of Technology, Gorgeous University, Next Generation University, Hope University, and Marodiyeh International University. Additionally, the Edna Adam Maternity Hospital offers nursing programs to students.